Participating as one of three distinguished panelists in a discussion and awareness session on the Guyana-Venezuela border controversy at the Bishop's High School in Georgetown on Friday, Guyanese academic Dr Mark Kirton reiterated his call for a meeting of Caricom heads before the December 3rd vote in Venezuela. But why a meeting when Caricom has already issued dozens of statements in support of Guyana? As the Honorary Senior Fellow at the University of the West Indies sees it, the meeting is needed even if it is to offer a new pledge of unwavering support for Guyana. But more seriously, he said urgent consideration must be given to enhance regional security systems to serve as part of a deterrence mission to Guyana.
I reiterate the call for a meeting of Caricom heads before the 3rd of December, with the sole item on the agenda being the existential threat to Guyana's sovereignty and a pledge of unequivocal and unwavering support for Guyana. And I believe that there should be consideration of an enhanced regional security system to serve as part of a broader international strategic deterrence mission, which could act as a counterweight to any potential aggression by our neighbors.
But Attorney General Anil Nandlal has said that Guyana is confident in the collective and national support of all 14 member states of the regional bloc. Nandlal shared the panel with Dr. Kirton and Guyana's agent to the International Court of Justice, Carl Greenwich. The session was moderated by Minister of Education Priya Manichand. Nandlal said the Guyana government has already received the support of Caricom heads, noting it has resulted in the dissemination of possibly the strongest statement in support of Guyana thus far. And in direct response to Dr. Kirton's call, Nandlal said any moves to another engagement dedicated for this purpose is a matter that the government as a collective will have to decide on.
Prime Minister Mia Motley and I believe Dr. Keith Rowley on different occasions pointed out that statement embodies the view of every single CARICOM head of state and CARICOM nation state. When you read the language and the tone of that statement, there is not a single person can sense any equivocation, any ambiguity regarding that support.
The last statement from Caricom was on October 25, 2023. Caricom insists that a referendum proposed by Venezuela has no validity, bearing, or standing in international law in relation to this controversy. The referendum is a purely domestic construct, but its summary effect is likely to undermine peace, tranquility, security, and more in the region. Caricom also reiterated its support in that statement for the judicial process to be followed and expressed the hope that Venezuela will engage fully in that process before the International Court of Justice. The court's final decision will ensure a resolution that is peaceful, equitable, and in accordance with international law. For the newsroom, Kurt Campbell.